Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is create a snare type sound. So let's import some audio, Command-Shift-I. Choose the Noisy Grit 2 sample, let's play it. Okay, I think I can get that to work. Click Open, make a copy, and there it is. You'll note it's a stereo track. I only want a mono track, so I'll split it in two. To do that, I select the track menu, go split stereo to mono, and delete one track. I'll now select a portion of it and have a listen. Let's solo so we only get the snare type sound or the blasty noise. Okay, I think that's going to work. So I'll trim down to that selection using Command-T and we'll unsolo the track. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is drag that selection to the second beat. Now you'll notice as I flick around here, you'll see the selection starts snapping to different musical divisions. Click OK, release the mouse, and it just sits there. Now I'm going to show you a different kind of sequencing now, similar to the last one, but I'm going to use my time selection tool a little bit more. So I'll grab the selection tool, double click, edit copy or Command-C. I'll now move my cursor using the right arrow button to the end of that selection and I'll paste, Command-V. Now what I can do is simply grab the time selection tool and drag this to where I want it to go and you'll see that it's snapping. Okay? So rather than me clicking to where I want it and pasting to where I want it, I simply paste it pretty much anywhere and then drag it. This can be a lot easier. Alright, let's have a listen and play it back. I'll select the bar track and hit Shift Spacebar to loop. Okay, it's sounding pretty good. Let's relabel the track. And I'm just going to add a slight bit of variety and I'll show you a new technique. Let's double click on this blast. Now what I'll do is I'll put the cursor at the end of that. To do that, I simply go down to Edit, move cursor to Selection End, and I'm going to insert some silence. The reason for this is I'm actually going to add a reverb to the snare blast. Let's make it 0.2 of a second or 200 milliseconds. Click OK. And you'll see now I've got some trailing silence that my reverb can go into. Let's join the selections together simply by clicking on the line between them. Double click the selection, go Effect, Reverb, and you should be able to actually choose some presets using the Manage button. Let's go Manage, Factory Presets, Small Room, Bright. Let's preview it and see what it sounds like. Okay, I like the sound of that. Let's apply, and there we go. Let's have a listen again, spacebar. Okay, let's loop selection by hitting Shift Spacebar. Okay, that's sounding pretty good. Finally, let's turn it into a 1-bar block, which might make sequencing easier later on. Go Generate, Silence, 2 seconds, select both tracks, go Tracks, Mix and Render.